is the vice president, one of the vice presidents.
Yeah.
And Nick, we just wanted you to tell us a bit about what it is you do.
In the office, as my job.
Yeah, as your job, yeah.
Well, my job basically revolves around, student engagement and radio, which is you guys, as you know.
Yeah.
And things like sort of course collaboration work, volunteering, like the people who helping people move into halls and stuff at the start of the year, helping organise things like freshers, helping out in the bar and the weekly events that we have.
Yeah.
And also just student support which is what all Spartak officers should be doing.
Yeah. No, okay. Well, cool. Well, we know that we were talking before about you help out with the open mic nights and stuff, don't you?
Yeah, I help make sure that they've got the equipment, because obviously, I can sign the equipment out from our stage, which is where most of the equipment's held.
Yeah.
I also do put out to the people and stuff like that, put on Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
And also just help out if they need an extra body.
No, that's brilliant. And the thing that we wanted to know, I mean, you're obviously the first person that's called up. We wanted to know what's going on, because there's 3 notices outside the office that is made for all the students to see that says we want Nick Utley evicted, and we want, I'm sorry, I don't know the other 2 names. Is it Seamit and Shana?
Yes.
Yeah, Seamit and Shana, we want them evicted as well. So that's all 3 of you. So can you shed some light on what's actually going on?
Well, unfortunately, what it is a referendum. A referendum means that it's, again, the student voice in power where they decide certain things. The referendum is unfortunately the removal of us 3 sabbatical officers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but is that a referendum organised by you? Not necessarily you, but is it organised between the 3 of you? Have all of you got together and decided, we want this person out, or is it something decided from a higher power?
No. The way it works is that the student body, be it yourselves and the other listeners who are listening to the show, have called for certain people to be removed. I mean, I have my own view on 2 of the posts that are on my window.
Yeah.
But I do know that the student body have called on one of them.
Okay, right. Well, I mean, would you be able to shed? Because we know that we know for a fact that there is some problems within what's going on. I mean, do you think people are being underappreciated, or is there some elements that aren't working between the 3 of you, or is it something that people have looked at and said it's not working, so it's more other people than the actual synchronisation with the 3 of you?
Well, what I've tried to do with my time in office, which was since July last year, I think you've got the speakers on, haven't you?
No, the speakers are off.
Oh, right. Well, anyway, since July last year, I've tried to stay out of petty arguments and fights. There has been problems between the sabbatical officers.
Yeah.
But the main issue has been, from my own opinion, is unfortunately the abuse of power from some sabbatical officers, or a particular sabbatical officer.
Okay, yeah. And what are some examples of the abuse of power?
Well, just the main thing, which is the most important thing in reality, is the non-listening of the student voice. If the students have decided something, a certain individual has decided to do their own things, which has had repercussions on the Students' Union as a whole, in the way that we've been able to promote societies or sports or do any other events for the students, or even put money towards charities and so on and so forth.
Oh, okay. Well, obviously it's not good when the student voice isn't heard. So do you think that this, I mean, there's no point mentioning names, but do you reckon this certain sabbatical officer has prevented certain events happening?
Oh yeah. The unfortunate side of a lot of things is that when somebody thinks that they know better than everybody else,
yeah,
they'll just do their own thing, and it's meant that it's been a suppression of what students have wanted or asked for or needed, and it's led to issues.
Cool. Well, it's been good finding out what it is from you, and we'd urge you, if you could ask, Shimit or Sana to call in. It'd be great to hear their point of view. I mean, obviously, we expect not to hear from one of them if they, don't want to hear the student voice. But I think if we don't hear back from one of them, then it just basically proves that they've got no care about what goes on in this uni. Because I think what it is we're doing today, we're recording this show. We're going to put it on YouTube for people to see. So it'd be good to get people's explanations of what's actually going on within the university.
That Seemit isn't around the office. I'm unsure of where she is.
Yeah.
And I will attempt. Well, I've made an attempt to talk to Shanna, but it's fallen on deaf ears. So.
Okay, well, tell you what we'll do, we'll set a quick rule, which isn't really fair, but at the same time, neither is ignoring the student voice. If we don't hear from Shanna within the next 15 minutes, then we'll assume that there is no cooperation needed or exhibited by Shanna, that she wants to attempt to say her part in the process. I mean, you've done great. You've said your part. You've said what you think, and that's all that the students want to hear. So thanks a lot for that, Nick. That's honestly great.
Well,
so,
no danger. It's part of the job to sort of be open and sort of tell people what it is we do, or just do our part. So I'll make an attempt to go and talk to Shanna now and try and get her to call the show.
Cool, that's great. All right, well we'll put another song on, and we'll hopefully hear from Shanna within the next 15 minutes. So thanks a lot, Nick. We'll speak to you soon.
No worries.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, the next song is "Get Over It" by OK Go.
Making love to your lug holes. This is Serb Online.
Welcome back, Mugged in the Woods, and we've still not received another call yet, but we're not expecting that yet. We've got another 10, 15 minutes possibly.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what goes on. So, in the meantime, while you're all getting excited about that, we've got the Cryptic Clue.
Just a little reminder that we've got a Cryptic Clue this week.
Yeah, enter on Facebook, ring in, text in. You can't text in, actually, so don't bother.
Just Facebook, really.
Yeah, Facebook, really. The clue for the film was Jack President.
Yep. It's we'll give you a little clue like we did before. It's a political-based film.
Yeah. I've not seen it myself, but
I have.
Yeah, apparently it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good performances by both of the main actors. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. So he said main there, not male. Just to let you know that there's no giveaway there of the clue. Anyway, so what else is coming up? We've got the Sorry, I was going to say cripple. It's Cryptic Clue. Not allowed to say cripple anymore, are you?
Probably shouldn't be saying it anywhere, not just on radio.
Right, so we got the Cryptic Clue. We got our section about Coldplay.
Yeah, that should be coming up, I'd say, about 1:30.
Okay, yeah. We'll hear more from the SU debate, hopefully.
I really do hope so.
I hope so, because we need to get it out there.
Mm-hmm.
Open mic night, that's still going on. Still going ahead.
I don't know why we have to keep doing these points.
Well, it's just a quick refresher. Should we talk about Coney?
Yeah, let's have a little quick talk about Coney.
Okay.
If you haven't heard about this, I don't know where you've been hiding, under a rock or something, because it's been everywhere recently on the social networking sites. Coney 2012. So if you haven't seen the video, I don't really want to explain it. I'd rather tell them to go watch the video, because my explanation will not do half as much as what that video will do to you.
Exactly. I mean, I think that this is the best charity video
ever made.
Yeah, it's more of a movement.
Yeah.
It actually gives you, rather than bribe you with emotions, it actually
gives you like
it gives you a hope for humanity rather than just the people of an area. It gives you a hope for saving the world yourself, and you're not just a number. You're not giving. I mean, it doesn't even ask you to give money, but you can, of course. But you're not just a number. You're not someone giving £1 a week out of your bank. You're there actually doing something. And if this works, if this thing comes off, you can say that you've been a part of it. And I remember I was in the car today with my girlfriend, and she said, I think a lot of people are just jumping on the bandwagon, and fair play.
Well, yeah, but that's the whole point. I've had a lot of people on Facebook having like little digs at them saying, "Oh, no one actually cares. It's just a thing." But it's an awareness campaign.
Yeah.
The more people that jump on the bandwagon, the better. Because
Exactly,
even if they're not going to do anything about it, the more awareness about the whole thing gets out, the better.
The whole point is that people are aware of this.
Yeah.
And I mean, without explaining what it is, hopefully it's intriguing people, because I think it's
yeah.
brilliant.
It's I think it's just www.coney2012.com. I think that's the website. But even if you put Coney into YouTube or anything like that, you'll find the video.
Yeah.
But just give it a watch.
It's about. Should we give them the details of who Coney? Oh, we're getting a knock on the door, a pretty aggressive knock actually. Do you just want to fill them in on what Coney is, and I'll quickly open the door? Hopefully not receive an attack.
Coney is a man called Joseph Coney, who is said to be one of the world's biggest war criminals. So and he does a lot of bad stuff. But I'd rather you watch the video really, because to be honest, it shows a lot about what's going on and how you can help. So yeah.
Cool. No, this is fine. This is perfect.
What is going on?
Well, what we have the vice president here. It's Seemit, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So what it is we'll do after the next song, we okay to set you up with a microphone, and you can tell us your problems and what you do as a student vice president.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we'll play the next song, which is Digital Love by Daft Punk, and then we'll hear back from Seemit. Brilliant. Yeah. Okay, so we're back, Mugged in the Woods, and we've got Seemit in the studio, Vice President of Bolton University. You want to say hi?
Hi, my name is Seemit. I'm the Education Officer here at Bolton Student Union.
Cool, that's great. And we had Nick on the phone before, and he was telling us about the jobs he does, and how he feels about, obviously... The big thing is, the big reason this has been brought up is because we'd seen free posters outside the student's office that refer for everyone to be taken out of their post. So that's you, that's Nick, and that's Shana as well. So if everyone had the way, everyone would be gone. So we obviously want to find out what's going on. What's your opinion? First of all, what is it you do as a vice president at the university?
Firstly, I would say that it's very... it's very shame that, something like that is happening and we have to prove what we do. But I would take this as an opportunity to explain what I have been doing in my remit from 1st of July. I deal with education concerns, appeal and complaints, and we have some major issue in terms of time. I represent the students and I help them and educate them how they can get their concerns right on the table, how they can demand their rights from the university, what they have to know when they're dealing with such issues. And I think my job was completely different from other sabbatical officers, because I was only concerned with the academic concern. And on top of it, this year we have tried to pull out some staff advice from Salford Union, so we have sort of educational advice as well, what our union does. And all this year, what I have gone through was not easy. The way you have to convince the university in terms of dealing students' appeals, complaint, it was just not easy. And at the end of a year, when you have achieved, or you're trying to achieve so many big things, and you've actually helped and support so many students, by the end of the year you see something like that, I think it's a very big shame. I thought that the year would come to an end seeming like an achievement for me, but I don't know why this is happening right now.
Yeah, well I think, and another thing that you brushed on before was that the poster